Hello, hello, hello. Look, this is Irfan. In Mildura region, I have a special guest as an intern pharmacist with me named Nyasha. Nyasha, how are you?
I'm very much well, thank you. How are you, Evan?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you.
Yes.
Look, we are here for a little chat today about Nyasha journey from Zimbabwe to Mildura in Victorian regional town. So, how did you find? Can you tell us a little bit about your journey, please? So you can hold the mic and say what you'd like to say, which can be beneficial for our listeners, for new pharmacists.
Okay. So my journey was pretty much interesting. So my journey to come over to Australia began in 2019. So I came for a special program which is facilitated by the International Pharmaceutical Students Federation. So I was still a student then in Zimbabwe. So there was a student exchange program.
Right.
So to which I participated in. So it was done in Western Australia. That's where I completed my student exchange program. Of course, it was for a very short time. Then I went back to Zimbabwe. So after I went back to Zimbabwe, that's when I had a motivation to come over to Australia. So during my student exchange program, I learned about the CAPS program.
All right.
That's when I decided to say that soon after my graduation, I want to move over to Australia. So pretty much I then did my CAPS exam soon after my graduation because, of course, you need to be a pharmacist before you do the CAPS exams. So after that, I passed on the first go. Fortunately for me,
That's very good.
maybe because I was still fresh from uni. So,
You have a lot of
so
energy, a lot of motivation behind
yes,
because you
exactly.
came to Australia before,
Exactly,
and then that
exactly.
makes you kick start in your
Yeah,
career. When
yeah.
you finish your undergraduate degree, you maybe motivated and also well aware about the
Absolutely.
steps which are involved in CAPS.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. So pretty much after I finished my CAPS, it was still during the COVID time. It was, I think, in 2021. So the borders were still
Right.
pretty much closed.
Yes.
So I was applying for jobs. Of course, I used the guild. So under the guild, they've got a section for interns through
Yes.
which they can apply
So
for
you use
jobs.
that option like
That's
that
the
website.
option. That's
Okay.
the website that I
Okay. So
used.
that's very important point that many people don't know that what Nasha has done for the job search, that there was a section where intern pharmacist jobs were advertised,
Yes.
and because many overseas pharmacists, when they do cabs, they struggle to find jobs where to look at the right area. So you pointed a very good what is the website, if you remember the website
it's
address?
it's called the guild. So the guild, it's a pharmacy group. I mean, it's a group of professional pharmacists.
Yes.
So under that, they've got an
Maybe
intern.
close your mic a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so under that section, they've got
Okay.
an intern, a section
Positions.
for interns. So they actually advertise a lot of intern positions there.
So how did
So
you find me at that time?
so at that time, probably I just applied. I applied wide and far. I
Yes, I remember.
applied
I received
wide
your
and far.
email.
So
Yes.
that's when FN I applied on that intern. I mean,
Position.
on that guild intern training program. So that's when I where I applied for the position, and in FN, that's where I emailed me that he wanted to have a video
Interview.
interview with me. So we had an interview, and that's how I
And
got
you were
the
sitting in a
job.
soccer club at that time.
Yes, I was actually at the soccer trainings. That's where we did my interview. So it was pretty much interesting. It was pretty much
Thank you.
interesting. Yes.
And how did you find when you arrived here in this region, especially the Mildura region?
Yes, Mildura, it's a very nice, it's a very beautiful regional area. There are a lot of things. Of course, I was a little bit skeptical that because it's a regional area, I was a little bit skeptical about the place. But then I was actually surprised to find out there are a lot of interesting things to do. So for myself, I do a lot of extracurricular activities. I play soccer. So there are a lot of interesting soccer clubs. So I really love it. I really love the
So you're
place.
really enjoying the
Uh,
soccer atmosphere here. The team welcomed you as a overseas player.
yes, they really did. They welcomed me. Of course, I'm also good as well.
Oh
So
yes,
I had to
obviously.
showcase my talent.
Yes.
And when they found out that he is really a
You know,
talent,
I remember that when you were not here, I spoke to a club people in Adelaide,
yes,
and they were very excited to know about your level of
yeah, yeah, yeah,
playing at that level. So
yeah,
they were excited, and the coach offered me that if that person Naisha come, and
yes,
he left a voice message for you, if you remember, or
yes,
maybe
he
a video
did.
message.
Yes, he did.
He's a head coach of that Ghan soccer club there in
Yes,
Adelaide,
yes, yes,
and
yes.
they are producing very good soccer players in their junior ranks, and they're
Yes, yes,
providing soccer
absolutely.
players to Adelaide Soccer Club, which is the top league here in South Australia.
Yes, of course, I would have loved to see them, but
Yes, maybe when you're in Adelaide, maybe just go and chat with that coach, because
yeah,
he says, "Son, when you're coming to Adelaide,
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
just come
yeah,
to see me.
yeah.
We will love to have you in
I
our team."
still remember
Yes,
that. I
yes.
still
So
remember
that
that.
coach has asked me again where that guy is.
Where's
As
that player?
yes, where the
Yes,
player is, and
yes.
yes,
I'm now playing for an interesting club here called Mildura City.
all right,
It's a
okay,
very competitive club,
right.
so I'm really enjoying
Maybe
myself here in
one day I'll
Mildura.
come and watch your game.
Yes, absolutely. You have to come and watch me.
So Naisha has shown an example that if you come to a new country, you can make friends very easily if you go to a social network like soccer, which
Yes.
is his passion. And I know that you go to church as well on
Yes, I go
Sunday,
to
so
church.
that's
Yes,
another
I'm a
way that you can
Christian.
mix. Yes, so you can mix with locals here as well.
Yes, yes, yes,
And
yes.
beside that, he's working 5 days in the pharmacy and doing his internship. So good luck, Naisha, for
Yeah.
your exam coming in
Yes,
June.
in June. Yes,
And
so only a few months to come.
one of your family member or girlfriend is coming as
Yes, my
well.
girlfriend is supposed to come over maybe in sometime in June, hopefully,
Right.
if all goes
So
well.
Naisha got a family member who's going to be here in soon, as well as a pharmacy intern. So they will be living here and enjoying Mildura region for some time, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Isn't it?
absolutely,
All right.
absolutely.
Thank you, Naisha, for talking to me.
No worries.
And
Thank you so
would you
much.
like to say any good things to your teachers in from uni days, if you remember any of the uni teachers?
Yes, I've got a lot of special teachers from my university. Of note is Dr. Professor Tagwirei. So
Yes.
he always emphasized that you don't have to settle for mediocrity. You just have to fly high as
Yes.
you can. And
Yes.
I'm so proud to say that because of him, because of his encouragements, I've managed to do something that I was always passionate of, because he was always encouraging us not to settle for mediocrity. And I believe that I've done something for myself, which I'm
Are
proud
you
of.
still in touch with your teacher?
Yes, I'm still in touch
That's
with
very
him.
good. That's very good. So don't remember, like, always remember your mentors or your teachers who actually guided you in the uni days. And
Yes.
you mentioned that you were in Perth working in 777 pharmacy. Can
Yes.
you recall any good pharmacists from that time?
Yes, I absolutely. So there is Mina Botros. He is
Okay.
a pharmacist from Egypt. So
Ah,
he's the one who actually told me about the CAPS exams,
okay.
because
Okay.
he was the pharmacist manager there in Butler Pharmacy 777. So he's the one who taught me about the CAPS exam, and he actually motivated me to take that route.
So
Otherwise,
are you in touch with that pharmacist?
absolutely, I'm still
That's very
very
good.
much in
Yes.
touch with
So
him.
that's very good. Important. Stay in touch with your teachers. Stay in touch with your mentors. Tell them your progress, because they will love to hear from you. Thank you very much, Nasha, for your
No,
time.
no
Okay.
worries.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye bye.